All right, one of the best running backs in the game is back. We are joined now on the phone by one of the best running backs of all time. He is LaDainian Tomlinson. LT, I know that you heard Adrian Peterson's press conference. You also followed for the last 8 or 9 months all the trade rumors and winds that were blowing, and he obviously wanted a new deal, was unable to get that, so it was play in Minnesota or not play at all. Do you think that Adrian's able to put that contract stuff behind him at this point?
You know, I do, Dan. I think he has to. And you hit the nail on the head when you talked about play for them or no one else. And you heard Adrian in his presser talk about going through an array of emotions about not knowing if he wanted to play, if he wanted to play for someone else. And so after all of that, after really sitting down, talking to his family, and really thinking about his future and realizing that he can't get out of Minnesota, he had to make this decision to go back to Minnesota right away because he has to still build a lot of chemistry with that offensive line. You got a new quarterback in Teddy Bridgewater you really haven't been around. There are other guys in the backfield, a new coach, a second-year coach, and Coach Zimmer, who you really haven't been around. So this was the best decision for Adrian Peterson.
LT, I know you running backs don't like this number, 30, but he is 30 now. What can we realistically expect from Adrian after not playing since week 1 of last season?
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, I really think he's going to be as fresh as he's been in a long time. I mean, basically, Dan, he's had a whole year off. And, yes, he's had a year off from physically, the toll that the body physically it takes on you. But he's had a year off of really just working on himself, getting healthy. And that's a scary thing when you talk about a premier football player in Adrian Peterson. And so I think realistically we can expect him after that first 4 games. I think it's going to take him right around 4 games to get acclimated back into the NFL life of a running back, meaning carrying the ball 20 times and being sore after the game and the tempo you have to play with in the National Football League and the speed of the game. I think it'll take him right around 4 games, but after that, boy, I expect Adrian Peterson to start to put up numbers again. I don't care about him being 30 years old. The man is still strong, and when he talked about being able to still beat younger guys in his workouts, I believe him. I think he's going to come back stronger than he's been.
All right, that is our own LaDainian Tomlinson. Nobody knows better than him. Thanks, LT.
All right, Dan.